Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we're going to talk about Spider-Man. Now, aesthetically, I think this thing's absolutely beautiful. And when you go in here, I went ahead and bought the stealth suit as well, and I think this is absolutely beautiful too. You know, I watched the movie, thought it was great, and I really love this uni even more now after watching the movie. Actually, I love both unis more after watching the movie. Now, something that's a little wacky, guys. So what they did with both of these unis is they changed 3 skills. So we go in the uniform here. Uniform effect. The uniform effect is the same for both uniforms. Whoops, wrong uni. We need to go up here. It's the same for both uniforms. And they changed the 5, the 4, and the 2. Now on the stealth suit, you got fracture now, which is good for PvP. You got more fracture. It's only for 3 seconds, but still. And then you got the 5 skill, which also has fracture. And it has ignore invisibility target for 75% for 5 seconds, which is pretty much like Spidey 29.9, which is pretty awesome, guys. This uniform is actually a pretty good uniform for PvP. I don't think it's meta, but I do think it's really going to be good for PvP. And then this uniform, the skills, you know, there's not really much going on in text except for this 4 skill. You see an all defense down. Now, I mentioned in my initial look at this character that it didn't apply to World Boss, but it does apply to Shadowland. The 5 skill has a nice 20% all attack buff and all defense buff and all speed buff by 20%. Now let's preview the skill, guys. Now on both of these unis, the rotation is pretty much the same for the most part. You know, with this uniform, you want to hit the 4. Now I'm going to let the 4 play out so we can watch the animations. It's absolutely beautiful. But when you hit the 4, guys, as soon as he smacks down, bam, you want to hit the 5. As soon as he smacks down to the ground, you want to hit the 5, and you'll get that all defense down, and then you try to land your damage proc on the 5th skill. I mean, you want to hit your 4 when you slam down. So we'll hit our 4, we'll slam down, we'll hit our 5. And that's what you want to do. We'll do it again. 4, slam, 5. There you go, just like that. And you want that damage proc on the 5 with the all defense down. Now, another reason you want to do it, even in World Boss, guys, even though this all defense down doesn't apply in World Boss, you still want to do the same thing because that shock and everything from the 4 skill will set off your damage proc a lot of times. So you can actually get your damage proc at the beginning of the 5th skill, and you'll see that in the gameplay, guys. It really helps your damage, man, getting that damage proc where it belongs. Very nice. His 2 skill was changed. Now this 2 skill is good in Shadowland because it's got that stun, but in webbing, but it is, I would not use this sucker in World Boss. It's leave you vulnerable and you can get killed. So when I'm facing World Boss, the rotation is just 4, slam down, hit the 5, get the damage proc on the 5, and then I'll hit the 1, and I'll use the 3. That way I stay in iframes and can avoid any damage. I don't use the 2 skill. And then you look at his tier 3 here, and look at that tier 3. And he's got the little cone there. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice little change. Pretty nice. Now, let's take a look at the other uniform. The stealth suit. So we'll equip the stealth suit here. Take a look at it. Well, not equip it, but we'll just take a look at it. And the rotation is going to be the same thing, guys. You're going to hit the 4. And what you want to do is when you hit the 4, you'll web a little bit and boom. As soon as you see those cars, hit your 5th skill and get the damage proc on the 5 so you can get the residual damage from the 4, them cars slamming down and throwing that bomb. This skill will continue to go on after you go into the 4. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll hit the 4, cars show up, hit the 5. Just like that, guys. And man, you'd be surprised at how much damage he can do. And you want to let that 5 play completely out. Pretty awesome. And then the 2 skill is a nice little iframe. Very cool, very cool. The 1, iframe, very cool. He has better survivability definitely in this uniform. You know, when I'm playing him against World Boss, I just use the 4, 5, like the same as the other uniform, but I just use the 2, 1, 3, whatever, you know. The most important thing is because there's a 10-second cooldown on the 5th skill, and this is for both uniforms, the most important thing is when there's about 5 seconds left on the 5th skill, that's when you want to use your last skill, whatever it may be, whether it's the 2, the 1, the 3, that's when you want to use it. Otherwise, you'll set off the damage proc. Now let's look at his tier 3. Now his tier 3, the animation is different, but the other thing is different is he's going to come down here, which is pretty cool. Little explosion going to happen, and now we got an all defense down. And this lasts for 10 seconds. Now a lot of people, and this all defense down does apply to world boss. Well, the thing is, guys, it's like this. Because you got a 10-second cooldown on F5, you're only going to get that all defense down once on your damage proc after you land it. It comes at the end of the tier 3, and then say you do your tier 3, you hit the damage proc on the tier 3. Then after it's over, you're going to hit your 4, 5, and get the damage proc on the 5th skill. By the time you come back around to the 5th skill again, that all defense down will be gone. So every other rotation, like you're going to have to go through 2 full rotations to get your tier 3 off. Once that goes off, then you can do the all defense down from the tier 3. Then you can go do your 4, 5, land the damage proc on the 5th skill after your tier 3. But then the next rotation you won't be able to use that all defense down. So his tier 3, the way it works is you're only going to be able to use his all defense down once after he does the tier 3 with his 5th skill. Whereas with the red uniform in Shadowland, he can use it continuously. I really feel like this uniform right here is better, guys. In fact, I know it is. And I think even at tier 3, I still think that the red uniform would be better because you're always going to have that all defense down. You can keep the damage proc with the all defense down every single rotation. So that's why I tend to think that it would be better in Shadowland. However, in PvP, I definitely feel like the stealth suit is going to be better, guys. I mean, the invisibility to target, the extra iframe, yeah, man. Having the all defense down on the tier 3, which could be useful in PvP. But PvE wise, I really see old Red here getting the job done. Now, against World Boss at tier 3, I'm not really sure, you know. I just don't know. I can tell you at tier 2, he's a hell of a lot stronger PvE wise than the stealth suit. But at tier 3, since at tier 3, you know, he doesn't have all defense down on his tier 3, but he gets it on his stealth suit at tier 3, I'm not really sure, you know. I mean, he's a lot stronger at tier 2 without having any kind of all defense down against the stealth suit. And I think even at tier 3, I think what would happen is the stealth suit would come close to being as strong as him at PvE with the red uniform, but I don't think it would be better. I know it wouldn't be better in Shadowland, but I'm not sure that it would be better in World Boss either. Maybe it would, guys. I don't really know. I don't have him at tier 3, so I can't test this. I really don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, you guys let me know if any of you have a tier 3. You know, is he stronger with the stealth suit at tier 3 than he is with the red uniform at tier 3? You know, if you have both unis, you know, let me know, because I'm not really sure. I'm kind of hesitant to say that he's going to be better in PvE with the stealth suit at tier 3 because, man, he's a lot stronger in this red uniform at tier 2 than his stealth uniform counterpart. Now, as far as the build, he's got 20,000 physical attack. He has max attack speed, more or less, 31 crit rate, 171 critical damage, 45% ignore defense, and max skill cooldown. He also has the leadership, which is nice, but we're not going to be utilizing that today. He has, you know, just a 4-star physical, or I think 4-star physical attack gurus. Let me look. No, he has 5-star physical attack gurus. Yeah, 5-star physical attack gurus, and that's it. So he's got a long way to go to get built, guys. His first gear is at 25. He is level 70. And again, all of his skills are at level 6. And he has a stage 5 Power of Angry Hulk. and he has a critical damage. The recovery rate doesn't do jack for him because he doesn't have a heal, and he has 160% damage proc. Both the uniforms are going to be at normal. If you rank up one uniform, then the other uniform is going to get ranked up automatically, which is nice. And you can buy the other uniform for 630 crystals after you buy the first uniform when it's on sale for that amount. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to do two little tests, guys, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about with Shadowland and World Boss. First, we're going to go into Shadowland with this uniform and the stealth uniform, and we're going to compare the damage. Then we're going to go into World Boss and do the same thing all over again and compare the damage. So, let's rock and roll. Now this is a stage 66, guys. We're going to use Domino's leadership, that 45% ignore dodge, because Rocket has a lot of dodge in this. We're going to hit that 4, hit the 5, get the damage proc on the 5, and there it hit beautifully. Took a little damage, but Rocket's doing a hell of a lot of damage. He only needs to touch you to get damage. There we go. We hit the 4, hit the 5 again. There we go. Damage proc again. Sweet. Hell yeah. Doing good so far, guys. And I want you to pay attention to the amount of damage that he's doing. Hell yeah. And you guys are going to see quite a bit of difference from this uniform to his red one. There, the damage proc got off. Hit on my 2 skill. We're getting to get it back on that 5. So let's see if we can get it back on the 5 here. There we go. Got it back on the 5. So we missed the damage proc once so far. But all in all, guys, I mean, like, I like the uniforms. I think the animations are beautiful. I think it's really wacky what Netmarble did. I mean, for all defense down to apply for one uniform against World Boss, and then it doesn't apply for World Boss on the other uniform, I think it's kind of wacky. Like, seriously, if you want to incentivize people to buy these uniforms, just make them both good. Put the all defense down on both of them. I mean, really, is it going to put Spider-Man over the top if he has all defense down for 4 seconds? I mean, really, I think it's really kind of silly, to be honest, and I think it's a missed opportunity from Netmarble. But I do love the animations. I mean, I think they're beautiful. You know, they put work into that, but I do think it's silly that the all defense down doesn't apply from his red uniform. I think that's kind of goofy. But that's neither here nor there. It is what it is, I guess. Guess we're going to have to live with it. But he's fun as hell to play, man. I mean, Spider-Man's always been fun, but man, he's sweet. And you guys see, I took a lot of damage at the beginning, but I didn't take much after that. And so he did a little, like, about 6 million damage in 2 minutes here. So let's see how much damage he does with his other uniform. Alright, so let's see if I can try not to get hit this time at the beginning of the fight. Switch, here we go. Oh, that bastard got me anyways. And there you guys go, man. You hit the 4, you slam down, you hit the 5, get the damage proc on the 5, and look at the damage he's doing, guys. Look at it. This thing is way stronger in Shadowland. I mean, look how nice would this have been if this would work in World Boss. I mean, look at this crap. He's just mutilating this thing. This is crazy. I mean, this is stage 66. He could easily go in the 70s with this build. I mean, look at this crap. This is nuts. He's already done 4 million damage in 40 seconds, guys. 4 million in 40 seconds. That's crazy. And you see what I'm doing, guys. I hit my last skill, that 1, when I got about 5 seconds left on that 5th skill. And man, it works out great. You know, I hit the 2, then I'll hit that 1. 1 does a little web, then it gets a little bit of a stunt. There we go. Nice. I mean, look at this crap. Now, I don't want to finish this, guys, because I actually want to take Spider-Man up a little higher. But I wanted to just show you guys the difference in Shadowland between these two uniforms. It really is insane. I mean, look at how fast he's doing this. He is destroying Rocket. Look at this crap, man. I might have to stop this. I mean, yeah, it's obvious which one is better. And I think, honestly, guys, at Tier 3, because you'll always have the all defense down every single rotation instead of every other rotation with the stealth uni, I really think that this uniform, it'll always be better in Shadowland. But that's just my opinion. So now let's get into the world boss comparison. So we're just going to do the first 2 phases, guys, and see how long it takes us to do it with the stealth suit. And we got She-Hulk for her 60% damage delta male types, and Coulson for his 45% damage delta supervillains, plus his 20% guaranteed critical rate. Wanted to keep it free to play, guys, or free to play style, you know, since Spider-Man's a free to play character. And man, if you do that 4 or 5 combination right, he can do some pretty good damage. I mean, even in the stealth suit, you gotta see, it's not too shabby. I know stage 10 isn't no, great feat or anything, but yeah, I mean, it's no strikers. I mean, he could do, higher than this with strikers. It's not bad. But Spider-Man is fun to play. I don't know. A little bummed out about the all defense down thing, But this isn't bad. Easy as hell to play. He's got, I mean, the thing that I love about the stealth suit, he's got all these iframes. On every single skill, he's got an iframe. He's got the invisibility to target, which is amazing, so Thanos can't even see him at times. Fortunately, it is on a 20-second cooldown. Thanks for the dodge there, that's nice. But guys, seriously, when you're playing Spider-Man, and I don't care if it's in this uni or the red uniform, when you got about 5 seconds, 6 to 5 seconds left on that 5th skill, you hit your last skill. So for example, if there's 6 or 5 seconds left on the 5th skill, you'll hit your 1 or 3 or 2, whatever, and then that's it. Because if you do any more, your damage proc could engage, and you don't want that. You want the damage proc on the 5th skill. Come on, buddy. Bring it. I mean, the damage isn't bad, guys. It's not bad, but you're definitely going to see a hell of a difference when we bring in that red uniform. Good Lord, will you see a difference. And the crazy thing will be is that the all defense down isn't even applying. So I'm actually really hesitant to say that just because he has an all defense down on his stealth suit at tier 3 that he'd be better in PvE. I don't know, man, because he's only going to be able to use it every other rotation. And here we got the Lila thing going on. That's nice. Oh, my damage proc went off early, Pecker. No big deal. Now let's see how long it took us. Now I really think he could have done this in probably about 2 minutes, so that's not too bad. Now let's equip the red uniform, guys, and let's see how he does. So now you guys are going to see a hell of a difference in the damage that he's going to do, man. In this red uniform, red devil as you might want to say, he freaking mutilates. I mean, it's awesome, guys. And something I love about this uniform versus the stealth uni is it's a lot easier keeping the proc where it belongs. When you hit that 4 and he slams down and the electricity shock comes out and you hit that 5, that damage proc will hit. Look at this. There's the damage proc. It hits almost every single time at the very beginning of the 5th skill. Not to mention you're getting the all attack buff on the 5th skill. And that's awesome, man, since you get that buff and the damage proc all at the same time. I mean, the stealth uni, guys, if you're all about PvP, get that uniform. If you're all about PvE, get this uniform. I think in Shadowland, this uniform, no matter whether he's tier 3 or not, it's going to be better because you're going to have the all defense down every single rotation. Now, with the tier 3, there's an argument to be made that whether or not the stealth uni would be better in PvE. I don't really think it would, to be honest, guys, because like I've said earlier, you're only going to get the all defense down every other rotation. And yeah, you don't get it at all with this uniform, but look at how much stronger he is in this uniform. Look at it. I mean, I just don't think having an all defense down every other rotation is going to make up that much of a difference. If anything, maybe it'd be close to tied, but I don't know. I mean, look at the time here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. He did this 40 seconds faster. Do you think having an all defense down every other rotation is really going to put the stealth uni over the top at tier 3 in PvE? I don't think so, guys. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't have him at tier 3. But I'm inclined to think that it won't. I still think that this red uniform, will be better in PvE at tier 3 or tier 2. Tier 2 for sure. Tier 3, I really feel like it will be, guys. He's just so much stronger in PvE with this red uniform that's not even funny. I mean, look at this crap. I mean, he's freaking destroying this thing. Whoa, whoa, watch out, watch out. I mean, if any of you guys, have a tier 3 Spider-Man and you have both these uniforms, let me know. Is the stealth uni stronger in World Boss than the red uniform? I mean, I don't think it would be, but maybe it will. I don't know. I really don't know. But if you guys are keeping your Spider-Man at tier 2, then the choice is easy. For PvP, the stealth uni. For PvE, the red uniform. Whoa, switch. It's a pretty easy choice. But at tier 3, I really can't tell you a concrete answer, guys. But I really believe that the red uniform still would be better in PvE at tier 3. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, I will admit it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Took a shot there. Come on, buddy. Alright. But I honestly, guys, I like playing both of the uniforms. I mean, I think they're both fun as hell. So, but I do feel like Spider-Man did get done a little dirty. Oh, there was a good switch. I do feel like he got done a little dirty, man. Spider-Man is Marvel. And I think it's a missed opportunity that Netmarble didn't queue up the all defense down on this uniform. I think it is. I think it's a missed opportunity. It's a real bum deal. But like I said earlier, guys, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. And yeah, we just got to make do with what we got. But the uniforms are stronger than the Infinity War uni, for sure. Both of them are. But I do like the fact that they're both unique in their own way. They have different animations and they offer different things. And I like that. It's nice to have versatility. Now there, the proc came a little late. Whoa, watch out, watch out, watch out. Whoa, dodge, dodge, dodge. Meow. Bam! And look at that, guys. We still had 40 seconds left. So yeah, man, this thing's way stronger at tier 2 for sure. But guys, let me know what you think about the uniforms in Spider-Man. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.